For Nolan, obviously y'all have two 7-footers and you're in right with yourself and Steven, but Michigan's two 7-footers. What kind of matchup problems were they causing y'all tonight, and what kind of hang-ups do they present?
Yeah, I mean, they're both very talented. Vlad's a veteran. I mean, they're both vets. They've been around doing this a while. So, I mean, their games really complement each other well. And them being in that kind of 5-4 ball screen caused some issues for our defense, and they executed really well. And they were both, talented, finding one another and able to finish. Yeah.
Dan, guys.
For either of the Johns, you guys had 22 of the team's kind of 32 in the second half. What maybe allowed you guys to attack downhill as much as you can in the second half? And how tough is it maybe at the end of the game when, you guys maybe don't get as many shots as you were earlier in the second half?
Yeah, I think, me and John were just trying to be aggressive, like always, and trying to make a play. So I think, throughout the course of the game, they're going to lock in to guys like us, and we're on the scouting report, so just trying to find ways to be, aggressive and also just be impactful in any way we can down the stretch.
Yeah, just like JT said, we were getting stops on defense, so it allowed us to push and get open looks in transition. And then second half, we didn't force it, just let the game come to us. Other guys were making plays, but yeah, it is what it is.
Michael?
For any of you three, obviously the makes weren't there, but how did you guys feel about the attempts you were able to create from beyond the arc?
I think they were good shots, honestly. I was told Max, Kamari, JT, keep shooting the ball. They're great looks. They're going to fall sooner. But yeah, I was fine with our looks. Just got to get back in the gym and just get up more reps.
Mark, go ahead.
John, also, second half, I think they shot 61% or something like that. What do you think was missing, or what do you think maybe you and your teammates needed to do more of in the second half in terms of trying to contain them?
Just interior defense as a whole. Just helping out our bigs sometimes. If it's matchup problems and a guard gets switched on to a big, I think that was just the key down there, and just taking control of the game. Late, we're up one, costly turnovers, and then giving them the game.
Go ahead, Jim.
John, this is the first loss, obviously. How do you think this team will respond to it during what is going to be a tough stretch?
I think we're going to respond great. I think we have a great group of vets who's been through this. You're not going to win every game, so we're going to be just fine. We're just going to build off this loss, and we're going to take it on the chin and just keep moving forward.
Go ahead. Yep.
Question for anybody. First half defense looked really well. The whole game really. What was working, and how do you build off of it as season goes on?
I think we need to get the bigs under control, but it was a slower game, less possessions, lower scoring game. It's not as up and down, so I think the defense, there's a lot to improve on, and we're just going to learn from that and be honest with ourselves and just mature and take this opportunity to get better.
One more question. Go ahead, Michael.
Nolan, you and Steve got lost on the pick and roll a few times. I guess, what are some of the issues there, and how can you correct those?
Yeah, we just weren't physical enough, weren't intent on the ball screen with what we were doing. It's on both of us as bigs. We know that, and we've talked already, and we know we got to be better, and Steve knows he's got to be out of foul trouble because we need him out there and the presence that he brings us. But no, it's just poor communication. Just it was mishandled, and again, they're two great 7-footers coming off ball screen. They know what they're doing, but we got to handle that a lot better. So.